Good evening. All right, all right, all right. Let the people roll in. Good evening. Happy Thursday. We are here with another installment of these interviews with the cast of Philly on the Rise. And tonight we have another one of the stars of the show, Ra Blanco. Ra, if you're here, tap in. People, please follow the page to keep up with everything. It's the pinned comment. It's tagged right there. Hey everyone, need a link to those bracelets. The beard is bearding. Thank you. Skin, thank you. Thank you. I accepted the request. Okay, here he is.
Hey, hey, hey.
Oh, you starting your shit already?
Hi, Trey.
You starting your shit already?
Hi, Trey. I don't know.
Oh, I love it. I'm excited for this. Yes, cute background, they said. Okay, you are giving Real Housewives of Dubai. Yeah. Okay, we're here for it. We're here for it. So, this is Ra Blanco, everyone. Ra, how are you this evening?
I'm well, Trey. How about yourself?
I'm good. Thank you so much for taking the time out to chat with me tonight, and let's introduce the people to you, and so they can get into who you are and know a little bit about yourself prior to the premiere of
Sure.
this season, which we're very, very, very excited about.
For
So
sure.
please take it over. Introduce yourself to the people and tell them about you.
Sure. So, what's up, y'all? I'm Rob Blanco. I'm a local artist here in Philly. I'm a songwriter. I'm a rapper. In my personal life, I'm a father and a healthcare manager. So, I'm just here to promote this show and get these little bitches what they've been talking and, yapping about.
Anybody in particular?
Whoever wanted.
Whoever wanted. So, have you seen the other interviews?
So I watched part of Raheem's. It was my intention. I mean, I'm sorry, I watched part of Cam's. I watched all of Raheem's. It was my intention to actually watch everybody's, but I fall asleep around this time. You know, I'm an old girl. I don't really have time to be sitting up at 9 o'clock.
How old are you?
There, I'm
Huh? I
there.
mean, what do you consider an old girl?
To me, my knees ache, my back is hurting, and it ain't from being fought on. So I have things that I do. I'm tired. I, I fall asleep midday. But boo, yeah. So I tried to watch the live.
Okay, so you can't attribute it to being an old girl.
Well, I didn't
It's
say I
just to
was the
being
rest of
it's just to being a hard
a
worker.
hard worker,
There you
but
go.
I've been called the old queen.
Oh, really? Who called you that? And why?
One of the young girls. Nobody from on the rise.
What you see? How? Yeah, one of the young girls. How old are you?
I'm there.
What's there, bitch? Because you're not my age.
I'm not yours. No, I'm not yours.
Oh, somebody said they look
Somebody.
boring.
Yeah, very boring. I'm tired.
Oh,
I done told you this to start. Let's get into the things that they want to see. What are they here for?
well, bitch, I'm getting it. You don't run this
I
interview. I
don't
do.
run it, boo.
All right. So pipe down,
I don't
girl.
know. They, child.
Girl, this ain't no camera time. Okay. Now, who are you?
Who am I? I
Yes.
am the one. I'm the one, I'm the only. I am Rob Blanco. I represent all of me. I put on for me, and I don't give a fuck about what nobody got to say.
Okay. So tell me about your name. How did you come up
Sure.
with your name?
Yes, so Rob Blanco is a mix of my actual government name and my a homage to my queen, Lil Kim Queen B. So Kim calls herself Kimmy Blanco. I kind of took a mix of that and added it to the end. But also for years, like my Facebook name has always been my first name and white. So it kind of all just mixed together. My real name is Rafiq. So that Ra Blanco is not too far fetched.
Got it. Yeah, it makes sense now. Why
Hmm.
was why Mimi does Mimi still call you a white chihuahua?
I didn't,
Or y'all made
didn't
up?
know that he said that.
Huh?
We
He called you he was
who?
called that's what he referenced you as in his interview.
Okay.
Y'all make it up? Y'all on
No,
good terms? No?
no, we're not. No, we're not. The terms are not going to be good. The terms are what they are. They have been laid out, and it's going to stay like that.
Oh, oh my God. All right, well let's get in.
But I didn't know that he called me a poodle.
No,
I saw.
he called you a
No,
chihuahua. He called you a white
no, no.
chihuahua.
Today I heard poodle.
Oh, did he
Um,
say poodle? I thought he said chihuahua.
today I heard poodle. But
Mm.
wait, I didn't know your name was Rafiq. It is, yes, Rafiq. My name is Rafiq. Let me turn my air up because I'm getting a little hot. Excuse me. I'm here, boo. I usually keep my central AC on like 74, but
Bitch,
I'm
you
on a
look
lower
cute.
level. Thank you, boo. I just got out the shower. I smell like Dove.
Okay, same here. All right, so I'm gonna start off with that's how I start off with everybody. And that is I want to know what your initial thoughts was when you first found out you made the cast and you found out who your cast members are. And I want you to tell me, I'll call them down, and I want you to tell me what was your first thought when you knew this person was a part of the cast, and then what was your first thought when you saw them in person at your first meeting for the photo shoot? So
Sure.
I'll start with Limi.
Sure. So Limi has always been a friend of mine prior to the show. So when we got casted, we already knew that we were going to go in. He did his separate thing. I did my separate thing. And once we got casted, it was like, wow, I'm happy for you. Let's support each other.
Good.
So that's how we went in.
Oh, I love that. Um, Muffin.
You you're asking me once I saw her because I didn't know the lady.
Yeah,
Okay, once I saw her, I just thought, hi.
that was it.
Yeah.
Just hi. That's what you thought. Hi.
Yeah.
What do you think of
I,
another her look? Do you think like why is she here? Well, she's gonna slay. Nothing.
No, I just greeted her. First day, I couldn't really judge a person. Like I said, I thought, hi, how are you?
Okay. Brahim.
Brahim, I met Brahim and Muffin at the same time. Those were the two girls that were already down. So I said, okay, a little click. And
Oh,
same thing for Brahim. I said, hey, how are you?
they were with Brahim and Muffin were already down. You said when you met them.
Yes, so when we arrived for our initial meet and greet, those were the two people who were already there.
Okay.
So my initial thought once I saw them two together was,
They,
okay, the
they
girls
clicked.
got to know right. They got to know each other. Because just thinking, if you're the first to arrive with somebody or next to someone,
That makes sense.
I would think that you could hit it off.
Um, Cam.
Um, Cam was a body. Cam was a look. Now that is someone that you could say, oh, okay, he's here to give it up.
Also, so none of the other girls had a look.
Um, No, I think no. Cam is a model, and you can just tell. Cam came in with a aura, with a presence that was like, I'm here.
Okay. Um, Jay Marquise.
Jay Marquise, very handsome guy, very much just to low key to himself in the corner.
I don't think I'm missing anybody. I think that's everybody.
Robert,
Rob.
Robert,
Yes. Rob.
Rob gave a natural. Rob was like, who is this man and how can I learn from him? Because he came in, he was very much a natural during our photo shoot. It was a great, great, great vibe and great time getting to know Robert.
So it's crazy. It's not crazy, but it's funny that you had thoughts about everybody, but Muffin and Brahim, you just had a simple, "How are you?"
No, Muffin. It was, and no shade. It was just hi. I didn't know the lady. She didn't give much. They were just sitting on the couch.
So that was your
So
thought. She didn't give much.
okay, sure.
so, so that's the thought. Oh, this is a girl. I see you, but I don't see you. You're not
No, I actually wouldn't say that. It just was someone in the room.
okay. And the same for Brahim.
Yeah, they were having a conversation. So for me to walk into two, two people of the group already like on the couch with each other, it's just like, oh, child, what y'all talking about now? What y'all got into? So yeah, no, really like, I don't have any problem.
Okay. So let's fast forward to current day.
Current day,
Yeah.
yeah,
Current day. What do you think about who would you say that you're the closest to on the cast?
myself,
After yourself.
God, I'm not
God
close.
isn't on the cast.
I'm not. He is. He walked right with me, but
He's not
I'm
on the
not close
cast.
to.
He's not
I'm not
casting.
close
He may
to.
be he may be in the presence, but he's not on the cast. He's not
I'm not
casted.
close to any of them.
There we go.
The person that I came in with is far from close.
Okay. So nobody.
Nobody, in the words of Keith, what? Nobody.
Who would you say is the fakest on the cast?
I think that the fakest would have to be myself.
Why would you say that?
Oh yeah, because I put on.
So tell me about a time. Tell me one of the things that you put on that during this season that was just
Sure.
fake as fuck.
The girls fake, oh, not fake as fuck, but I think that the girls have a hard time differentiating me as my personal life and me who I am as my stage Rob Blanco. I came to this show presenting Rob Blanco. The girls want to know a little too much about what I do
Mm-hmm.
in my personal life, and it mixes too much. So when I say fake, it's because this right here is Rob Blanco.
That's what I was
But
going
Rob Blanco
to
was
ask you. Who
sitting.
we have now?
Yes, this is Rob Blanco. This is Rob Blanco, but we're sitting in what Rafik has built. It's a total different situation. I'm just not like the other people when they try to sit and compare. I don't do that. So yeah, I'm definitely fake. I'm all of what the girl said, child. I'm fake. I'm fake. I'm fake.
You ate that bitch. Yes, me and Pierre. Okay. So what attracted you to want to do the show? To go out and
Sure.
cast for it?
Yes, Reggie and Jameer as producers. When I first saw it come up on Instagram, a lot of people had sent it to me, like, you should
Mm-hmm.
join, you should join, you should join. Of course, we know Reggie and Jameer. Reggie having the vanity models and all those things. Follow him for a very long time and knew of him through other people. So just knowing that there was somebody with a strong presence that was going to be the producer of the show, and then seeing Jameer in his professional life as a photographer, as a singer, and all things that he does, and just being those two people being gay creatives, I was excited about joining. So I was glad that I was cast. I just definitely am grateful for the opportunity because I'm able to put on for our people.
Okay, good, good. Are you glad? Do you have any reservations about joining, or are you happy that you joined? Are you happy with this season? Um, would you have done it again, knowing what you know now, and after completing the shooting for the first season? Is it something that you feel like you would have done, still knowing the outcome of how everything played out for the first season and everything?
Sure. So, am I happy that I did it? Yes. Do I have or did I have any reserves? I still don't. What I do regret is coming on as in my mind as strong as I was with my friend, that boy, and walking away without being friends with that boy. Um, that's the only thing. I would do it again, but this time, bitch, I would have my bifocals on, seeing the bullshit from a distance, and just knowing that when the tables would turn.
Okay. Who do you consider as the? Who do you think is the star of the show?
Um, I think that there are a few for their own individual reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we individually don't compare to each other. but everybody brings something. I would definitely say that I am one of the stars. That boy Limi is a star. Brahim is a star. Cam is a star.
What is Muffin?
Muffin is a cast member.
What is Jay Marquise?
Jay Marquise is the executive producer and a cast member as well. Jay Marquise is a great singer, and I hope that the show was able to highlight those things because I didn't know that he sounded as good as he did. So
And
he is
what is Robbie?
Oh, Robbie is amazing. Robbie is amazing.
But none of these people are stars.
Oh no, there's a difference. Robbie is amazing at what he does. He's a great filmmaker. Jay Marquis' voice sounds amazing. He can sing me to bed. But when it comes to stars, and we're talking about reality TV and giving the girls what they need and delivering, myself, Brahim, Cam will get you together and then sit back.
That's interesting for you to say Cam because I don't think anybody else got up here, and I think people gave Cam. I think only Brahim gave Cam like that. But it seems if I had to draw a conclusion, it seems more like Cam was the attractive one of the cast and the boy of the cast, and everybody is allowing that to hold his title as a star. That really don't cut it though. What is he bringing to the show other than his look?
His talent.
Do we get to see that?
Absolutely. Cam is an amazing dancer. Cam has worked hard on his craft for years, and I've seen his work myself. He's invited me to different events where he's able to showcase his work, and that will be highlighted on the show as well. But on top of his craft and his profession, he'll read you down.
Okay. So at what point are you going to come out of this facade that you're in right now?
When I'm in my home.
Huh?
I'm in my home by myself and the cameras are off. Rob Blanco is for entertainment and stage.
This is I want Rob Blanco here.
Rob Blanco.
I don't want to talk to
Blanco's here.
Rafiq.
No, Rob Blanco is here.
Well, this ain't the Rob Blanco that I've seen in the show.
I am tired of these bitches. They have wore me out and through with all their bullshit. I just have nothing. I told you, Trey, I'm a little tired. Child, 9 o'clock.
Well, you should have got a Red Bull or something.
I don't drink those.
Well, you should have got something, a shot of sugar.
Why don't you
to wake that ass up?
Let's wake it up.
Well, bitch, what you want to talk about to wake it up, bitch? Because all of this right here, what the fuck happened with you and Limi, bitch?
My friend became my foe. The tables flipped before my eyes, and I would actually have to watch the episodes back to see where it actually went left. Honestly.
And so why you gonna think Muffin got it? What's the tea with that?
Muffin didn't present anything this season. I think that Muffin did come to work in a way of like, being in everybody else's mix and business. But Star, I don't kind of see that. Now maybe he's able to highlight that on the next season if he was welcome to come back. But other than that, I just don't see it for him like as a star.
Okay. So where do you go into where's your accountability? I think because what we're seeing right now is a well-reserved person. Is this the person that we're going to get on the show? Because based upon the previous interviews, what you're giving is not what they laid down for you.
And they like to lay down a lot of things. They also say, I like to lay it down as well. So all I can say is just wait until you see the show. It's a bunch of bullshit and shenanigans. But I definitely won't be feeding zoo animals. Giraffes like to put their neck over the fence and continue to reach. And I won't give the girl that you're trying for me to reach for another moment.
Who do you think I'm trying to get you to reach for?
Limi.
Oh, no. Limi, I mean, if you're going to reach for her, girl, she can't reach. She didn't reach for you neither. She reached for you.
Do not feed zoo animals. And I won't.
So is that the only person that you have bad blood with on the cast?
My blood is very well. My blood is very good. My blood's very clean. I don't have black blood. I am in pure disgust of my friend turning when the camera's turned on.
Is that the
That's it.
only person that you feel a
Absolutely.
disdain for?
Absolutely. A
Okay.
very bad taste in my mouth. Nothing that this drink could clear up. I couldn't even brush my teeth and gargle 2 gallons of Listerine. I still wouldn't fuck with the bitch. I don't do it.
Okay. So what's up with what happened with this whole threesome thing?
What happened with it?
That I'm asking you.
Nothing happened with it.
What was the scandal about? Were
The
you a part of
scan
it?
I was absolutely a part of it. It was a scandal that was made up, and I would say watch the show to see how it all lays out. But definitely, there was a lot of mention about a threesome that included me and 2 other castmates that came from my friend's mouth.
That's vicious, honey. Are you attracted to anybody on the cast other than Cam?
I didn't say I was attracted to Cam. I think that Cam is sexy. I think Jay Marquise is very handsome. I think Brahim is the it boy. Brahim is very handsome. He carries himself well. I think that Robbie is very, very handsome. So he's very daddy, you know. Mm-hmm. So everybody
What?
brings their own flavor.
Okay. Would you date anybody on the cast?
No.
If they weren't on the cast and you met them, do you think you would date any of them?
Um, Knowing, see, I can't really because I know them now. No. But do I find attract? Do I think that they're attractive? Man, yeah.
Okay.
I think that everybody got their own look because people not favorable with mine, child. They say that I'm tacky. Brahim let you know, child, that I am so tacky. So me and my
Really?
tacky ways. Oh yes, I told you I saw Brahim's interview, child. I had the time of my life watching it. But as tacky as I am, and the fact that I shop at the Dollar Tree down from my clothes, child,
He said
is
that?
what. No, he didn't say that, but it was mentioned. You just have to watch the show about me and my tackiness. So
Whoa.
tacky.
Oh, because I don't remember nobody saying that about you. Tell us what type of cast member are you? Are you funny? Are you serious? Are you messy?
I think that let's start off with being very much messy. I'm gonna give the girls what they want first, but I'm very dead ass in what I do and what I say. And I'm fun. Like in real life, I am fun. That's the Rafiq side, Rob Blanco side, but Rob Blanco is a time bitch. We can go out and we are gonna enjoy ourselves.
Okay. Good. So what type of people what they can expect to see from you,
Yes.
particularly
So
season?
what you could expect to see from me on the first season of Philly on the Rise is a young gay creative trying to find his way, fighting a battle with his friend on a show about loyalty and respect, also trying to put on for our people but always being let down. You'll see a few of my performances, a few times that in my professional career where I take my downfalls. Just a real reality when it comes to me. There has been fights, there has been arguments, there has been ups, and there has been plenty of downs and scandals, child. But it's reality for me.
Okay. Who would you say is the least talented of the group?
Muffin.
Why?
I haven't seen her pour out anything when it comes to a craft.
Okay, what was your least favorite part about the show?
Having to deal with Muffin.
What was your favorite part of the show?
Meeting a very, very genuine person, meeting 2 people who I was able to connect with outside of our personalities on the show.
Okay. Who were those 2 people?
Cam and Brahim.
So that will go back to the beginning earlier question when I asked you who were you the closest with?
I'm not close with them at the moment because of the scandal that has taken place.
Oh, got it. Okay, that makes sense. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Um, this question I was gonna say, have you been burned by anybody? But of course, you've been burned by
Lee,
your ex friend. Yeah, coming in. Who would you say is the most dramatic of the cast?
myself, myself, and Leamy. And that is why we call each other twins, you know. Leamy and I, prior to this show, called each other twins. So it's just so funny to me that a lot of the things that people have sent me that he said or that I hear come up in question now, it's just so ironic that your best bitch that you sat side by side with is now having all of these things to say, and they're all negative and nothing positive. All of a sudden, I can't rap. I'm some breed of a dog, and I mean, I he has more of a dog face than I do. So when I think of what a dog looks like, I picture him. So it's just really crazy.
So, are you genuinely hurt behind how your
I
relationship
am
played out?
I am disgusted.
I'm sorry that you guys had to go through that. And I hope that there's some resolution in you guys' future, that you're able to move on, move forward. Um,
I've moved forward, but I just know better next time.
yeah. Um, if you can kick one person off right now, who would it be
Robbie would have to go
and why?
because Robbie didn't show up as often as we would have liked him. And yeah, Rob will have to go. I think that everyone else should stay.
Uh, so when Rob, okay, so when you say he didn't show up, I know in reality TV, when we say um, show up, it's like you're physically there, but you're not doing anything. So was he physically there when you say like he showed up but wasn't working, or he didn't
No,
show
now
up?
that type of bitch will be Muffin. The one who's there but don't do nothing is Muffin. But Rob did not show to filming. Rob had a lot of he didn't show up. So that's someone who you just if you're not in every episode or in a good mix, you can get the boot.
Or would you say demote him to a friend of the show?
I don't think that he would want to be a friend of the show.
Okay. So if we say next season, so you said if it was your choice, your decision, you would bring everybody back next season except who?
Um, Robert, um, and now the friend of the show could definitely be Muffin because the opportunity was presented to you and you did nothing with it. So you just need to go on, stand to the corner, you know, and bring another bitch in that got something to offer. But as far as being that friend of the show who just is all up in everybody's business like he already is, he could do that from a distance, bitch. We don't need you front and center looking caked up. Like just stand to the side.
When you say caked up, what do you mean? Like she got a fat ass? Like cake?
She is big all around, but I'm speaking about the makeup.
So her makeup is cake though?
Her makeup is caked up, pounds by the pound. So you know what? And it's so funny because the name Big Muffin, right? Now I'm thinking, I'm dissecting it as we're speaking. She's a big girl,
Mm-hmm.
stomach and ass to match. Now some girls have a flat stomach and a big ass, but stomach and ass is about the same ratio. And when we speak of just bakery, I think of a bunch of powder and not setting, just running straight out the house. Probably like 4 o'clock in the morning doing your makeup in the basement, and then by the time you get to work around 8 or 9, you realize that you are a completely different shade.
Okay. So no Ra. I mean no Muffin, season 2.
Muffin is a friend. Robbie can go. Kaleem could stay because I would love to see him elevate and be able to go further in his rap career.
Who?
I want to
Okay.
Lemy Hendrix. I would love to see him. And I'm not a hating bitch. So even though we are not ever going to be friends again and we do not have a friendship, I supported my friend from the beginning. And I would love to see him, elevate past where he's stuck at. So let's just see how that goes.
Okay.
And everyone else. Cam, I would love to see him. He has a lot of things that he's working on, and I hope that they highlighted it all on the show.
Mhm.
His auditions, all of his things that he do outside of the city, he really puts on. Cam is from Florida, and he gives that energy. He's a great dancer.
Okay. So would you say that the cast is genuinely supportive of each other and their ventures
When it's too late, yeah.
when
You know
it's
how
too late?
people, you know how people, you say, support me, bitch, and they say, I got you. Then the day come and they ain't got you. But
Mm.
then once they see what you did, then I'm so proud of you. That's what I get from these group of girls.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah.
So no muffin.
Mm-mm.
Robbie,
Back in the
yes.
oven. Robbie, no. Put my up back, bake her over.
So those two off for season 2.
Yes. Is it
What
your
the fuck was that?
birthday? Is it your
Huh?
birthday? Is it your birthday?
No, bitch, I was like,
I'm about to say, don't make me break out in song, bitch, and bust a
bitch,
rap.
did I ain't even high? What the fuck was that?
Ah,
I think it's this new update or something. So those two off for season 2. Who would you replace them or would you keep the cast as is?
we need replacements, and it's not nothing against Robert. I just think that once again, if we're evaluating from the standpoint of like who showed up and worked, they didn't. And I mean like Muffin as in showing talent, and then Robbie as in physically being there. So I would replace them. I will replace them with someone that I know is a great talent in the city. I would love to see more LGBTQ people in music. I think that we don't see us in
Okay.
the music entertainment. So I want to put on for us. I want to bring on another rapper and maybe another singer, so that way Jay Marquise can have someone to feed off of, and then someone could be friends with Lemy and help him.
Okay. You don't think you need another dancer? You should bring another dancer on?
No, I don't think so because I see a lot of people dance in the city and they back is broke. I don't see a lot of movement within these girls. I don't see. Do you know good dancers in the city? Oh, matter of fact, I'm lying. I do know one, but I don't think that he would want to come on the show.
Okay. Um, what about another socialite for Brahim?
I think that that's not necessary.
Okay. And best relationship, what do you expect to see from the season from you?
Yeah,
What do you want the people
yeah.
to know?
What I want the people to know is just be prepared for this amazing show. Right now I'm very calm and mild manner, and I just want y'all to know that this show is the total opposite of what I'm giving right now. I am honestly packing my patience, and that's the reason why I'm so calm right now because we're doing this rollout. We have our premiere party on October 5th, so there is a lot that is about to happen that I don't even know,
So there's a
and
lot that's going to happen at the premiere party.
surely will be. I can guarantee you that with these group of bitches. Absolutely.
Well, who had the best event of the cast?
Um, I didn't event. Um, Events. Did the girls do events? I think that we just recently had one. Brahim had a mixer. Let me dick Brahim for a minute. Brahim's event was very good. It was amazing. I walked away with 3 niggas, and I love that for me. Yeah, so I want to pay my bills. The first rolls around very often.
Okay.
So Brahim had a great event, and you know,
So that was the best event.
it was the best one because the girls didn't do anything else.
Okay. So what did y'all do that's going to be interesting besides argue? What's going to be interesting? What do we
We
see? What should we be expecting to see y'all
You can
showcase?
expect. You should expect to see the actual creatives creating.
Okay, so the show was called Philly on the Rise. Who the hell rose?
We
Because it
are
don't sound
on.
like none of you bitches rose to
We are
me.
on Spirit Airlines right now, about to have the latest flight and move over to American or Delta and start again, bitch. Okay, let me tell you that. We, towards the end, got it together, but in the beginning, bitch, it was up. I'll tell you that right now. Okay?
So nobody rose.
But, no. And I'll tell you, even myself, I had a lot of challenges that are on screen. I didn't meet some of my own personal deadlines when it comes to my career. So I didn't do a lot of rising myself. So I can't be a fake ass bitch and say they didn't rose and I did. That's very unrealistic. But we are a work in progress. That's why I would say.
Okay.
They said on the rise. They didn't say we have risen. They didn't say Philly is here, bitch. We
on the rise. That's what I'm saying. So
we are still on the ladder, bitch. Okay.
Any steps up?
There are some people who at the top, and there's some people that just need to drop down because they are still, boo.
Okay. So they said, somebody said, could you tell them what the show was about?
Sure. So Philly on the Rise is about local Philly creatives coming together and putting on for our city, different talents from rappers to singers, dancers, and socialites. There also is a person who washes cars so they can wax on and wax off. And you can definitely just get to see all of us getting together, having a great time, turning up, but also getting into a lot of like who we really are and what we actually represent. Because there are some girls on this cast that will call you out and then leave you stuck looking for an answer.
So I remember you said that you are a single dad.
I am.
Do we get to see any parts of that? Do we get to see the kid in the show at all? Any of that stuff?
And part of my true reality outside of all of the stage presence is definitely the fact that I am a single father. I have a 6-year-old child. I have brought my child on the show. I was willing and to show my son. I wish more was captured, but I'm in the midst of a legal part of it, whereas I could only show certain parts. But if I was to join or asked to join next season, it would definitely be reality to see all the bullshit that I went through to get my son full custody. So yeah, you would definitely see those challenges. I struggle a lot as a parent.
Well, congratulations on
thank you
for custody. I think that's a beautiful thing. Your son is blessed to have you. So I mean, I think I got all I want out of you.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said a real son. Any questions from the viewers? So one that's come up is a real son.
Huh? A real son. A real son.
Yes, not a gay son. It's a real son.
Yeah, a real son.
Yeah, I guess we can leave this here for a few minutes for some Q&A.
Sure, bring it in. What have the girls been saying, child? I'm blind like a bat and can't see all the way across the room, child. Yes, but I definitely have a real son. He's 6 years old. His name is Isaiah, which is my middle name, and that is my ask my Blanco questions about the show. I mean, I could tell you some things about this show. This show actually is, where's the New York accent, honey? Child, it's in the bed. Catch me another time.
Are you from New York?
No, I'm not from New York.
Where does this accent that he's talking about, he's referring to, what about it?
Yeah, so sometimes, and you can catch me in a southern accent at times as well. If you really know me in my personal life, and you would catch me just slipping into saying certain words and certain phrases in a different dialect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody said, "Do you get into fist fights? Did you get into
I got
a
into
fight?
yeah, not no fist, but there was some brawling on the show.
Physical or just tongue lashing?
Oh, very physical.
That's a first that we heard.
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
the girls didn't share that.
No, they didn't. Everybody act like it was just verbal altercations. The girls were reading,
Yeah,
doing the
a
ticker
lot of
dog.
reads, and a very good physical altercation.
Somebody said, "Now you were slapping."
What that mean?
I don't know. Maybe they said because you said not fist, so they probably took it as slapping, open hand, maybe attacks.
Oh no,
Somebody said, "What are the professions of the cast members?"
sure. Well, as you know, creatives and what they present on the show, we have a dancer, we have a rapper, we have a singer, um, and we have a car. What do we call 'em? What do you call when you watch cars? What's your professional title when you watch cars?
He owns a car with a car detailing service.
So what is that called? What does that mean?
An entrepreneur.
Oh, okay. So um in so there we have a teacher. I believe Muffin is a teacher. Um,
Yes, he is a teacher. He did say he's a teacher.
yes. Did we find out what grade he
I
teaches?
didn't ask. He just said he was a
Oh,
teacher.
interesting.
What about the rest of the
What do you do for a living? Oh, the rest of the cast. Robert is well, I wouldn't dig into these people's personal life. I know what they do personally, but on the show, he's a filmmaker. Robert is a great filmmaker.
Yes, he is.
Like amazing. No, it is called an entrepreneur. And Trey, you're right, and J2, but this is the thing. That's not shown. And, I actually pulled up to get my car washed, and didn't see much but an ice cream shop. Maybe I was in the wrong location. I asked what the fuck was going on, and I didn't get an answer. But and I don't think that girl
So,
is a
so y'all just this girl is just like a punching bag.
who?
This muffin girl.
No, Muffin is a muffin. That's it. She is who she is. She shows what she shows. I just want her to be able to present more, and
She
that just wasn't
must
shown.
not be. She just must not. She must have a bad group of girlfriends around her or something. Because the way that all these interviews that y'all just punched down on that girl, like she's.
No, I genuinely wish the best for Muffin. I do. I wish it.
Well, I really hope that I'm able to that I'm in town to host a reunion once everybody sees this because I got some questions, period, too. Not individual for individual, but I have questions for the entire cast, and I want the whole entire cast together.
Yeah,
Um,
sure. We would love to have you. I mean, I am not any part of the production team,
yeah,
but
I hope that happens because I'm sick and tired of y'all punching down a muffin like that, and I'm gonna wake her up, even though
she,
she's from Kill P
she's woke.
and she don't fight, girl. She don't fight, girl.
Child,
I think that's why y'all all punch down on that lady
no,
because
no,
she
no,
don't
no,
fight.
no.
She don't come
No,
back for
she
y'all
do. She do.
because the bitches that come back for y'all sit up here and y'all tote a silent fucking tongue and shade everybody who not going to eat y'all up. I
Muffin
mean,
is
it's
very
shade, well,
shady.
shade people who y'all know will eat your shade. Don't shade the people who will eat y'all up
Will eat you up.
and hold a silent tongue for the girls that you know that will eat you
Well,
up.
I will tell you this: nobody holds back on this show, and even if it was the biggest bitch that would knock you down and was trained by Mike Tyson, ain't nobody holding
I
back.
hope
I'm gonna tell you that right
not.
now.
I
And
really hope not.
nobody's holding back. Sometimes I have been in rooms and settings where I am gagged myself at the fact that you went against or you said something back to that person. But what I want you to know is
But that's also so that's two. Muffin was the last interview, right?
I'm not sure.
Girl, these balloons are sending me. No
I
shade.
think that somebody's gifting you. Are they buying badges?
No, bitch. I think when I put this peace sign up, bitch. When I put
Do it
number
again.
2 up, bitch.
Do it again. Ah, you
Girl,
figured it out.
that's
What is
sick
that?
then.
Oh, you got the power, bitch.
Girl, that's sick. But yes, I think it's 2 of y'all now from what everybody is seeing about what everybody has said about you, and then who you show up as your personality here, completely different. Then Muffin, what everybody says about Muffin, and then what who Muffin showed up as in this interview is completely different.
And that's why deep down, see, I'm calling this man Muffin, but I don't know Malik. That's his name. I'm sure that Malik has some similarities that I can get into in his real life. But who he shows up for in the show sometimes isn't like, just like
Mm-hmm.
myself, just like Rob Blanco. And I can't negate the fact that he, he he's a character. I can't. But I don't know him in his personal life. I just don't like his character. I don't like that Muffin. I don't like Muffin.
Okay. So let me
Okay.
ask you this: Is there did you take the opportunity to get to know any of your cast members outside of casting and actually try to get to know them? Like you're saying, like Muffin,
Absolutely.
that you don't know Malik, but did you try to get to know Malik?
Malik, no. There was a small town we were supposed to get together. We shared a few exchanges and had conversation. It didn't go nowhere because shit started getting kind of hectic on the other side. Everyone else, I definitely took the time individually to reach out and get to know. And that is when, because I was building these relationships with these people, my friend took information that he knew, twisted, turned it, told one truth and added 2 lies around it, and blew up what I was developing between these people in real life.
So could it be that your friend probably felt sided because it seemed like you were only trying to get to know those certain people and not trying to build relationships with the rest of the cast? Or maybe your friend felt
Absolutely.
like
I heard that.
you should have pulled him in too. Why you didn't pull me? I don't know that. Like maybe he felt like he didn't know them. So why didn't you try to pull him in to it as well? If
I
that's
don't think
your
that was,
friend.
I don't, and that was my friend, but my friend was actually going against everybody. And I was like, pull back. Just in the same instance that he told me to pull back from Muffin, but Muffin had already did damage, and you would see what happens on the show. Muffin had already did the damage to me personally and my professional environment. Once again, this will come out on the show,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't feel the need to say, girlfriend, come over here and be cool with them. No, because it wasn't a natural thing, because the people that my friend was going at had already had a distaste. So I only could wait to see if it would settle out and everybody could just be cool. That's it, and that's all.
Okay. So what it sounds like to me is that, well, what I'm gathering and I'm taking my takeaway is it sounds like there was somewhat of an alliance um, between the people that
Rob, shut up. Rob is just acting
the
his fool.
alleged threesome was. It seemed like these people were clicked up together, and everybody else probably felt like they were on the outside. So it seems like it was the attack on y'all's relationship.
Absolutely.
And how did that make you feel?
It made me feel terrible that the people that I was becoming cool with and building any type of ship outside of the cast, that they were involved in mess and madness from my friend and his one truth and 2 lies. Um, it made me feel terrible as a person that their name was thrown into it.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. Um,
Oh, Brahim, please. If I lived for a child, I would have been all over it. And you know that I was not here for the bullshit.
have you heard of any alleged relationships forming or inappropriate relationships?
Oh,
relationships
well,
between
not
the
inappropriate because
cast members?
these people are grown people, bitch. I don't know about inappropriate. I just know that some people at this stage that we're in favor others more. Um,
Have you heard any alleged sexual activity between cast members?
no, other than the one that I was put into. No. Who's fucking?
I'm not in the cast, so I wouldn't know. That's why I'm here to ask the questions.
Ugh, no.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was alleged that I was fucking another cast member as well, and this came from Miss Muffin. So this is why I
Outside of the
say,
threesome, you was fucking somebody
oh
outside of the threesome.
yes, child, outside of the threesome, I was fucking somebody else, and
Who?
I got, excuse me,
Who?
who what? Who was
Who
I
was the
fucking?
person that you alleged you was fuck that you allegedly was fucking?
Who said it, or who was I
Who
allegedly
was you
having
allegedly fucking?
Jay Marquise?
Okay. And how did that make you feel?
It was very much in one ear, out the other, and very much shut down like everything else because that was never the deal. I think that when I met everybody, I'm touchy feely. I'm like that friend that's like very emotional and huggy, and it was never given all of that plus more.
Okay. So Robbie is in the comments and he says Muffin
Sure.
loves creating a narrative about who's doing who. So basically I'm taking that the person that Muffin showed up to in the interview is not the person who shows up to filming.
At all, and this is why I say the damage has been done as to why I won't be able to get to know Malik.
Okay. And so it's maybe that's why Muffin was the one I didn't notice out of all the interviews that we've done so far, um, can they were saying like Muffin, but Muffin was the only person who out of the interview was really just like, everyone should come back. We should do this. We should do that. I live for everybody, and I want everybody to be this, and I want everybody to do this, and da 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 da. She was giving very, very, very cheerleader, right? She was giving very cheerleader. So,
But this is my thing. Oh, I'm
so
sorry. Go ahead, child.
she was giving very cheerleader, very much cheerleader. So my takeaway is that now that's because she's probably the one that's going to be on the chopping block because she really don't
I
bring nothing but
wouldn't say
mess.
I wouldn't say chopping block, but I would agree that it's nothing but mess. The reason that everybody should come back and or if somebody else was to be added is the fact that Muffin going get up under motherfuckers' business and try to spread new shit. So everybody should come back because if we all not the fuck here, the bitch ain't got shit to talk about. That's it and that's all.
Well, all right.
So she's everybody's cheerleader to a to an extent
Because
because I
in
have
my mind, she want Brahim to be her gay mother, but the way Brahim ate her up in his interview, like, why you want that to be your gay mother, child? She ate you up and spit you out.
I think that Brahim is very maybe maybe he could be her gay mother. I don't know.
I want somebody to be my gay mother that ate me up.
Well,
That
your
gives
mother
very
got to tell you the truth
that gives
now.
very much clout.
Oh yes, I'm a clout chaser too. I forgot. And I dicky.
Okay, so who's the clout chasers and who's the dick eaters on the show?
Um, honestly, I don't know who's clout chasing because I haven't really figured that out or paid attention. I would say at this point, I'm seeing who's a dick eater, and the dick eater would have to be Muffin. I think that Robert has become a dick eater, but it's not, you know, I wouldn't expect anything else because he didn't get to know everybody else because he was absent. Love Robert down. Robert is an amazing filmmaker. I'm gonna say it one more time again. Robert, you are amazing at what you do. But now that you have showed up and you have arrived, honey, bitch, you have gotten on the slow bus.
Oh, okay. I think this is a great question. In an arguably overpopulated market of reality TV, where everyone's trying to be the queen bee, what can Black and Brown LGBTQIA plus people learn from this show?
Mm, I love that. And I love that they pointed out that everyone is trying to be the queen bee. You have to be a natural at what you do and how you bring it. Don't try to do the most. right? But I think that what anyone would take away from this show is to learn how to stick together, and that if we stick together, we can all win. If you have rappers and filmmakers and singers and dancers, that sound like a whole production to me, bitch. We can go on tour.
But have y'all stuck together?
No.
So what the people are going to learn
The
is what not to do.
people would not. That's going to be the lesson. The lesson is going to be to stick with bitches that are all creators and not get into the mix and bullshit of it all. Because at the end of the day, when we all sit back, we're all great at what we do in our own individual right.
Mm-hmm.
But had we not let the madness get the best of us, we could be more than on the rise, or we could definitely, like I said, be on tour together. And that's probably something the girls didn't even think about, honestly.
I'm sorry, you know I always get a laugh moment in me. Somebody always get me with a comment, bitch.
Tell me the comment. What is
Robbie
that?
says, but what y'all won't see in any cameras is me being a dick eater. You girls were gobbling meat left and right.
Not me, Rob. Sorry. But Robbie is hilarious too. I love him, Robbie. See, when Robbie work, Robbie, he's here.
When he show up, he show up.
He show up. And
He
Robbie,
comes,
that's why
yeah.
So that's why just if you're not gonna all the time show up, just leave. But we love you, and I'm not gonna knock you, bitch. And that's it, you know?
Okay. Well, so tell the people our time is coming up to an end. Tell us about what are you working on currently? What we should be looking out for. What you personally would tell everybody where they can find you. Tell everybody about your music that's out. Any new music you have coming. The floor is yours.
Yes. So October 31st, I'm dropping my first single from my second project. My second project is titled RB2. The song that is dropping first will be Blanco Back, and then after that, 3 week after, let me shut up my tummy bitches my line up to like the copy. Right after that, following will be all hot shit. It's just my introductory track to let everybody know that I am officially back. I wanted my music to align with the premiere of the show, and I'm very good at marketing and promoting, and I know what to do and when to do it. I am definitely trying to meet my own personal deadlines and making sure that this video gets done, because I want to feed the girls a video. I haven't had the best visuals in the past, but I know where I can learn from what my mistakes was. I also will be dropping a OnlyFans link because I'm moving on to other things in the world. So because everyone has said how much of a whore I am, not that you learned it, bitch, and you're going to use it. Everybody has said how much of a whore I am and how many dicks I swallow. So I'm just going to be able to put on and get paid for what the girls say I do, okay? You looking for new filters?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if anything else come up.
So yeah, I have a lot in store, and I have been holding on to my work for the last 2 years. In my personal life, I will share this. I'm opening up a daycare center in honor of my godson who passed away when he was 8 years old. So when I tell you that in my real life, I have a real life, and I'm working so hard to reach my goals. Yeah, it's a lot in store, and I plan to start my son's YouTube channel because we have so many videos together, and he's been thinking that he's this star of his own. He calls himself Baby Blanco. So yeah.
That's really, really good. I'm really excited for everything, and I'm really just excited to see you all blossom. For those of you who don't know, we're discussing Philly on the Rise, which is a new reality series that will be coming to YouTube, based upon 7 Black LGBTQ plus men, and it's going to showcase their talents, how they're reaching their next goals and making higher heights and greater strides here in the city of Philadelphia. I wish you guys the greatest success with your premiere season. I'm excited. to see what you all bring. It's been a pleasure doing these interviews, introducing the people to you all weekly. I'm going to probably miss it after it's done, but this has been fine. It's been really interesting. Hopefully, once the show takes off, we can get our Carlos King on and